Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm here to talk about Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 7, Episode 16. Let's get into it. And if y'all hear my air on, listen, it's 95 degrees, okay? I got to have the air on or y'all won't get this review. But let's get into it real quick, fast, and in a hurry like. I'm going to just do person by person because the season is a little lackluster, but it gave a little bit of something, okay? Let's start off with Fatima over there. So Andi and Fatima were celebrating a win that they had with Miss Marie, but Fatima got her eye on Hayden, as she should, because she know he up to something, and he is. And by up to something, I mean laying down the pipe, okay? Giving Miss Marie the big D. But she don't got time for that because she tired of being a mama. So her and Zach are looking for a nanny. And the nanny looks suspicious. And can't nobody be trusted because this is a soap opera. So, I mean, there's that. So I'm really worried about Pam. I wanted her to have character development. I wanted her to have a love interest. But not with a man who was interested in Karen. And Karen, who has 2 babies by 2 baby daddies at the same time. Not that man. Not the FedEx guy with those braids. He wasn't interested in her. I want Pam to have a man who is interested in her. Not somebody she got to ask on a date first. Not somebody who she always looking at men who are interested in Karen and getting scraps. No, somebody who is into Pam. Now, Karen is acting like, oh, at first she was like, girl, I mean, ain't no way he like you and me. Like, you see he like me, ain't no way he can like you too. And Pam was like, why? Because I'm hood? I might be hood, but I ain't loosey-goosey and sloppy with 2 baby daddies while pregnant with the twins at the same time. Like, I don't got that going on, girl. Please don't act like you above me, okay? And I got my business growing and glowing, okay? Now, Karen was acting like, oh, I'm happy for you. No, she's not. Because when she see Pam and FedEx guy hitting it off, oh, she really gonna be mad. But I hope she keeps it together because Aaron already told her last week that she's miserable. And she is. And she been. And she could try to blame it on on the babies and the hormones. Girl, you've been miserable since season 1, episode 1. Okay? You've been miserable. I'm quite tired of it. Like, she was happy for 2 seconds and then she went right back to being miserable. Like, we're sick of it. Speaking of Karen, moving forward, Sabrina and Pam was trying to plan her baby shower. Pam better than me. She must really love Karen because I ain't planning nothing. The way she talked to her, treat her, and act like she was above her, girl, please. I know she writes your checks, but you really could get a job somewhere else. Like, I mean, go on Indeed. Like, it's got to be something else. But anyway, they planned the baby shower. They can't really seem to have an agreement on anything because they're like night and day. Maurice was there. Nobody else showed up. Sabrina mad that Dani didn't show up. Why would Dani show up? Andi got so much going on, child, please. But I liked a budding friendship between Maurice and Pam. Let's see more of that. Even though Maurice was throwing shade, like, listen, we don't have no 5th member of Destiny's Child, honey. You will not be included in the sister circle. I don't even know why they got Fatima up there because, listen, she never hang with them. Ever. Unless Karen's not involved, which is once in a blue. They don't even hang with each other. Like, ain't no sisters. But I guess. But after they got done with the baby shower nonsense, Sabrina's man came over. He asked if she was still taking birth control. Why would she be taking birth control and fertility treatments at the same time? Like, how does that even make sense? Girl, did you tell him you was taking birth control? She like, listen, Ninja, get out. I don't got time for this. I can't have a baby with or without you. I don't like that because he found a baby shoe. Why you're buying baby items when you're not even pregnant is, I guess. But I feel like, well, how long is this going to drag on? She need to hurry up and pop up pregnant or he need to go. I'm getting tired of it. This relationship makes no sense. He's going to be upset. What's going to happen? Like, let's just get to it. Like, it's a slow burn and it's kind of dragging for me. Speaking of dragging, when is gullible Jordan gonna finally realize that that guy he's working with can't be trusted? When? I'm so tired of this. Now we're going to see next week that he just thought he had too much to drink. When is he going to catch on? He's so gullible, so aloof. And I thought Andi was going to catch on. But she was like, oh, I had a cousin that went to the same college as you. And he was like, oh, never heard of him. I thought she was going to dig into it. Like, girl, put your lawyer hat on. It's been off since season 1. That's why Miss Maurice hired you. Nobody's catching on. Like, it's so easy for Gary. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm tired of it. And just like Hayden, he up there going to Gary, telling him that he think his wife, that shouldn't be his wife, is messing with somebody. Like, don't you want to look into it? You really trust Gary like that? But we finally see Penelope. Thank goodness she's okay. She walked in so fast, I ain't had time to rewind. Is she still pregnant or not? Because my goodness, that baby should be 3 years old by now. When is she having this baby? She been pregnant. She was 9 months pregnant when we met her. She's still not. Karen is planning a baby shower and she's still 9 months pregnant. When is she having this baby? But they got her in witness protection, child, and Andi can't say nothing, even though she know that Jordan is worried sick. What would y'all do? Would y'all tell Jordan, or would you keep it on the hush? It's like really hard because like once Jordan finds out that she knows this, their relationship is over. Ain't no way they can just keep going after this. But Miss Marie was like, look, y'all dropped the ball in the case because Andi found out that Penelope was okay. Then she had to run back to work late. Her and Hayden messing up again. When are y'all going to realize that it's better if y'all work together instead of trying to compete against each other? Like, y'all doing this competitive nonsense is not working. Y'all need to actually work together, even though it's not going to happen, but it needs to be done. But I don't know. Andi needs to have a win somewhere. Gary gonna be up on her next week. Oh, and did y'all see, was it this episode or last week? Because I didn't review last week. Child, I was on vacation, okay? I was enjoying my birthday, okay? Cancer season, okay? So, I watched both of the episodes back to back, so I might be mixing it up a little bit. But remember when the white guy that's working with Gary called him and he was telling him what went on? He was like, Andi has stopped by. And Gary was about to pleasure himself on the phone. Gary is sick. Like, his character takes so many dark, disgusting turns. Like, who's writing this? Like, Tyler, is this you doing this or the writers? It's ill. Last but not least, we got Dani playing stepmama to these bad children. Okay, these children is bad. And then her boyfriend, his ex-wife, comes up, but she introduces herself saying, I'm his wife, but she not his wife. And then they was getting along, and Dani later on, she was like, because they was up there, you know, getting all excited, and she's back in town, and you know, it was like, okay, what's going on here? It's kind of weird. And then her and is it Tony or Tori? Tony went on a date, and he was like, yeah, well, the ex-wife got the kids at his mama's house, so he free all night. And she's like, why is she at your mom's house? On one hand, I would be like, okay, they still got kids together, girl. And the family, I mean, why would they have a relationship with her? She's the mother of the children. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I still talk to my ex's mom. I still I stayed at his mama's house over Thanksgiving. He wasn't even there. So it's like, when children are involved, it's a little bit different. But in Dani's defense, the ex-wife seemed like she still want to be the wife. Like, if she introduced herself as the wife, yeah, you got to watch that. I don't know. I think it makes more sense for him to just go on back and be with his wife, or be with somebody who has children or wants children or likes children. Because Dani don't. And this ain't going to work. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. The relationships with the boyfriends all need to end, really. Every last one of them. I don't see none of them working. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Bye.